Today is May the 4th. Who developed us as Christians? Let's continue to read in 1 Corinthians. We're going to read 1 Corinthians 3 from 10 to 23. According to the grace of God given me, I am a wise master builder. I laid a foundation and someone else is building on it. Let each builder choose with care how to build on it. No one can lay any foundation other than the one that has been laid. That foundation is Jesus Christ. Now, if anyone builds on the foundation with gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, straw, the work of each builder will become visible, for the day will disclose it, because it'll be revealed with fire, and the fire will test what sort of work each has done. If the work that someone has built on the foundation survives, the builder will receive a wage. If the work is burned up, the builder will suffer loss. The builder will be saved, but only as through fire. Don't you know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? If anyone destroys God's temple, God will destroy that person. For God's temple is holy. You are that temple. Don't deceive yourselves. If you think that you're wise in this age, you should become fools so that you may become wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. It's written, He catches the wise in their craftiness. And again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise, that they are futile. So let no one boast about people, for all things are yours, whether Paul or Apollos, or Cephas, or the world, or life, or death, or the present, or the future. All are yours, and you are Christ's, and Christ is God's. Now, notice here this whole passage is the idea of something built on top of something else. At the very start, God is the base, Jesus then is the foundation, and the Corinthians are the building. At the very end, he says something very similar. You, the Corinthians, are of Christ, and Christ is of God. So you get that God, Christ, Corinthians at the beginning and the end. The Corinthians are the building that's being built. It can be gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, or stubble, weeds. He says three things. First of all, will be tested with fire. Secondly, God's temple, that's you, are sacred. Anyone who damages God's temple will be destroyed. And three, don't fool yourselves thinking that you're wise with the wisdom of the world. We should rather be wise in God's sight. Now, this is foundational, so it makes sense for us to go back to the book of Proverbs and read two passages there. One about wisdom, one about folly. Let's read Proverbs 8, 1 to 21, and then Proverbs 9, 13 to 18.
Proverbs 8, verses 1 through 21, and Proverbs 9, verses 13 through 18, New Revised Standard Edition. Does not wisdom call, and understanding raise her voice? On the heights beside the way, at the crossroads she takes her stand, beside the gate in front of the town. At the entrance of the portals she cries out, To you, O people, I call, and my cry is to all who live. O simple ones, learn prudence, acquire intelligence, you who lack it. Hear, for I will speak noble things, and from my lips will come what is right, for my mouth will utter truth. Wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are righteous. There is nothing twisted or crooked in them. They are all straight to one who understands, and right to those who find knowledge. Take my instruction instead of silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold, for wisdom is better than jewels, and all that you may desire cannot compare with her. I, wisdom, live with prudence, and I attain knowledge and discretion. The fear of the Lord is hatred of evil. Pride and arrogance, and the way of evil, and perverted speech I hate. I have good advice and sound wisdom. I have insight, I have strength. By me kings reign, and rulers decree what is just. By me rulers rule, and nobles all who govern rightly. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently find me. Riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and prosperity. My fruit is better than gold, even fine gold, and my yield than choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness, along the paths of justice, endowing with wealth those who love me, and filling their treasuries. The foolish woman is loud. She is ignorant and knows nothing. She sits at the door of her house, on a seat on the high places of the town, calling to those who pass by, who are going straight on their way. You who are simple, turn here, and to those without sense, she says, stolen water is sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But they do not know that the dead are there, that her guests are in the depths of Sheol.
So wisdom, verse 7 of chapter 8 of Proverbs, wisdom is truth. In verse 12, wisdom is prudence, good judgment, or insight. Verse 13, wisdom is the fear of the Lord. In verse 20, wisdom is justice. Folly, the opposite of all of those things. Folly is pride and arrogance. Chapter 8, verse 13. Folly is ignorance. Chapter 9, verse 13. Folly is deception. Chapter 9, verses 17 and 18. Now, because of all this, the Corinthians should stop boasting about human leaders. And by that, Paul says, I'm talking about Paul, myself, Apollos, and Peter. Stop boasting about that. Everything is yours. In other words, each leader contributed to their development. Who developed us as Christians? A multitude of people. It would be hard to say one individual did. So Paul says, stop following one individual leader, because it comes from all over the place, your development. Each leader contributed to your development. So has life and death. So has things present and things to come. So what do we do about this today? Well, who has contributed to your development as a Christian? Make sure you let them know. Scripture reading from the New Revised Standard Version by Emily Herrera. If you like what you heard today, follow us.